I tried killing somebody.
We're just on a Zoom call right now for the Rick Ross car show. It's one of the lowest mileage 7.2 AMGs in the world. The 210, super good magazines. You need these. How about you and Brad drive the Maybachs down at Atlanta?
Pulling over Maybachs, bro.
Actually, very interesting what just happened. We're looking at the pump, and we saw that the pump has been relocated to the middle of the trunk, but it's supposed to be under the battery cover in the rear passenger side. Yeah. And Bradley was saying that he was missing some switches and whatnot for the system, and they were all under that cover. And there's a hole, so we're lucky that the things didn't fall through the hole.
So what's up?
There was a dead short on the lighting circuit for the switch that opens and closes the passenger door. So when you put a fuse in, it would just blow instantly, right? Probably like probably like 6 or 7 fuses. Not just putting them in. I was looking for the short. So I would unplug stuff, change something, and then put in a fuse and see if that got rid of the short. Because you couldn't close the door. It was just jammed open, you know, hydraulically. So we would have broken something if we would just force it down.
So this is the whole system that you just
We gotta
deconstructed and figured out.
Deconstructing and then building it back up, because we've got no documentation for how the doors are plumbed. We've got no documentation for any of the wiring, but we've got to make this work.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have a choice.
How are you feeling about the car show?
Good, man. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good to see all the different cars. And then for me, I'm just gonna try and network, see what all the other detailers got going on, or whoever's doing their cars, you know?
So,
Yeah?
what happened to the gold one?
I tried killing somebody.
Right.
Looks fucking snapped off.
Oh. That's why you get two, in case your door goes crazy.
Always buy a backup Gullwing when your first Gullwing is no good.
You need some door straps, man. So, mat shop now.
We out here.
Pretty cool.
So another LS swapped Land Rover.
Very nice.
Another LS swapped Land Rover.
It's the UX-GTs. And we got a little something over
Yeah,
there.
a little something over there.
See a 3-pointed star.
That's a 3-pointed star, right?
Unusual.
The G.
All right, G-Wagon looking
We
good.
got G and R&D. I have all the lines mapped out.
Yeah, I gotta redo all those, huh?
Yeah, we have all the new masters. We have all the new lines. Not worried about that. I just didn't want to take any of the drivetrain apart yet until I did motor. Where everything's like already here and I can kind of
Map it up.
So
Yeah.
that's really where we're at. Motor's sitting there on two rods right now.
We have the KW suspension as well for it, which is gonna be nice.
Yep.
What's kind of your process, Matt, when you like are starting one of these builds?
For the builds that I'm used to, at least the chassis, you know, like I have my suppliers for these things. If I know one of these is coming in, I call and say, hey, I need a chassis. Hey, I need some axles. Hey, I need the kits for this. I need that. And they call the LS guy, get an LS motor, the adapter and everything. Kind of already pre-plan everything. And then when the pieces come in, like there's another one down here, it's a similar style, like, you know, pre-plan everything. And then when we have all the pieces to the puzzle, you just go into assembly. Like that's an assembly stage. So I can just sit there for a couple hours and throw that thing together and not be stopped. This is kind of different. Now with these projects, obviously.
Is this your first G-Wagon?
This is my first G-Wagon to this magnitude, for sure. Okay. This is kind of like R&D for me, at least. Right now, it's just a matter of not jumping the gun, not taking more apart than I need to at the moment until I do my engine R&D.
Yeah, transmission and engine fitment and everything.
Transmission, engine fitment, and that's the bulk of it. The rest of it is just kind of come apart, put back together. I mean, we have the kits for the axles, we have the kits for the transfer case. Yeah. We have all new suspension bushings, so it's pretty cut and dry besides just powertrain, so that's pretty much where this is at.
What's the timeline at this point?
Really just depends on parts availability. I would say, just guessing right now, maybe around August, September, in that area to have a running driving truck. here, from here back. This is next. These pieces we had, where'd they come from? Germany?
Yes, Germany. We got mounts from Poland and wheel bearings from Poland as well.
Gotcha. So these two end cap pieces, they were like direct replacement parts, and then we just, you know, cut the spot welds and chopped it off and put the new ones on. This was really bad. This was all rotted here, and then even this right here from where water sat, this was all rotted here. So this is all new metal too. Everything's very straight.
Yeah.
So we really just had issues with this truck wherever water sat in it. You know?
A little bit on the body line here.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
We're just on a Zoom call right now for the Rick Ross car show.
They're just going over details and all that shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Michelle?
That was good.
I used to look at this car on YouTube like 10 years ago. This is one of the first cars I saw in 2012 on Car Domain that made me become this guy that I became today. So for it to be here right now is so legendary, bro. Wow.
Yeah, that's sick.
I used to look at this car like I'll never see this car in real life. Now I own it. Biggest! Brabus 124 6.0 124, man, one of the best chassis ever made. We got this car in a package with a S73 W140, so those two are on the way, but I got this one first with the S72 from AlyehliAMG. And yeah, here it is, man. Shout out to my boy. Full Brabus motor 6.0 M119 with the wheels, muffler, cluster, everything. Brabus, the biggest. Crazy.
Everything's done. That you have all the 6 cars are done fully.
We didn't want to risk, you know, taking something apart and then the car gets stuck because like something broke or we need to order a part. Everything that we're gonna do to get ready for the car show, done.
Awesome.
It's got full service. It drives. I'm actually ready to pull everything out and go take it for a test drive and see how it runs. When we first got this car into the collection, I guess, it did not run like this. It did not turn on immediately. I mean, you were fighting with the key and the gas pedal. It's come a long way. This thing is really, really nice. I mean, this is kind of like our standard for every Fintail. You get in, you hit the gas twice, and it should just fire right up. See how much lower that is? Yeah. Fintails, you're always fighting with them.
We just got the Brabus back from my man at Restore Effects. Thank you, Gabe. Let's see what's going on. So it looks really clean. Car had a lot of clear coat fading when we got it on the trunk and the back bumper. Looks good now. We got books from all around the world, special books. We're gonna start opening it up and see what we got, guys. Let's go. These have been sitting here for a couple weeks. I've been just gathering them all so we can do a video like this. And I'm gonna start doing these videos more often because I get a lot of interesting stuff from around the world. And I know you guys wanna dive in with me and see what I got. All right, so guys, no more waiting. Let's do this. Let's open these books. Don't be surprised if a lot of these books that I opened today are this book right here. So we're gonna start right now and I'm gonna stack all these books on the side. So we'll see how many we got in the end. So let's start with the first one. I love these books. Another fantasy car. Another one right there.
Another one.
When you guys do the editing, it's gonna be like fantasy cars, fantasy cars, fantasy. Very important book. Dream cars. This is a special package from Japan. So we got the 124 edition, the 129 edition, and the 210. Super, super good magazines. You need these if you're into the tuning culture and you want to know more about Japan and everything they do over there. Very important book right there. And another one from Japan, the perfect G-Class perfect book, they call it, volume 2. Man, okay, so this is stupid rare. So this is a magazine that was on eBay, and I didn't want to buy it because it was too much money. I felt like the guy was just trying to get too much for it. He wanted over $200 for it. And me, even though, we do this and we buy millions of dollars in cars, it's the hunt that's fun for me. When we buy a car, we don't just buy it full price, we negotiate. So I tried to negotiate with the seller. He didn't want to sell it. I'm like, I'll buy it eventually. I finally got it, and this is a full analysis on the Koenig specials. So this is a very special book. No one's ever done this, so I look forward to reading this book. Crazy. People are just sleeping on them, guys. They're just sleeping on this book. This book is Dream Cars. That's another one, just like that.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
These are very special brochures I got for ABC exclusive cars. Check these out. These are super, super rare. I believe the seller was in the UK. All ABC exclusive brochures.
All things hip.
A lot of them. Yeah, the back is like specifications. Ooh, the W202 one. I did buy it. And so now we got the 140, W202, 210, 129, and the 124. Only 2 more left. Something else. Nice. These are all classic Benzes stuff. So like, and then even, oh wow. So they even got 80 stuff, which is great. And finally, mint copy, never opened, of the book right here, which is my favorite out of all of them. Fantasy cars. I love the cover, and it's one of the books that made me fall in love with the style of like these tuning books.
All things hip.
Right now I'm just getting it to wipe down because it's just a light layer of dust. Like I said, I've already done this car before, so it's really just upkeep, detail. I didn't do the engine bay cleaning before, so I'm gonna do that now, and then polishing it, man, getting that shine right, and it's done. Easy. It's the easiest one.
This car's got some issues when the battery's plugged in and the doors are up. The door starts to like flap almost. Our workaround is just pull the battery off. We're gonna be at a car show, I'm not gonna have all my tools right there with me. So be in a toolbox somewhere close by. So we're just putting a quick disconnect on the battery, so that way we can just disconnect it real quick once the doors are up, and then it just stays like that.
If I put the plate, the plate, it goes whoop, look. Try to do more fuel, so the pressure will not go. So that's why it is. I mean, the only way it is we can grab everything from the Lawrence and put it in.
Oh man, that's a lot of tearing this car apart. We have a brand new warm-up regulator on a green Lorenzer 500 SEC at the showroom, so we're gonna go pull it off, put it onto here, and get this car going for the meantime. I'm pulling the warm-up regulator off of this Lorenzer. I'm gonna go throw it on the Gullwing.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
This piece?
Yep. Just that whole piece. The black one. Just in general, the car runs like crap. There's a lot of things wrong with it. But the main thing was that this warm-up regulator wasn't working properly. So while the engine was cold, it wasn't enriching the fuel mixture like how it should have been. By the time we get back, we should have a fully rebuilt fuel system waiting for us for the black car.
Plan D. Plan D. Listen, we have 8 spots at the show. 8? Yeah, we got 8. So Daniel was just like, oh, just have the other 2 just in case. So I'm like, why? Bro, the Maybach is done. It's right here. Why about you and Brad drive the Maybachs down to Atlanta? And then we have the Maybachs to drive around there and we put them in the show. Maybach music. Don't do nothing wild. Don't kick down. Don't just drive it normal and very like once you're on the highway and you're going 100 miles an hour, 100 miles an hour. Actually, don't speed. I'm just worried about rock chips and bugs and the shit getting all destroyed by the time you get there.
I'm gonna put ceramic on the front end of both Maybachs.
There you go. I know it's a lot of work and last minute call, but the Maybach just got painted today, and I think it's the best idea to do this to really make an impact over there, bro.
This is the best way to go to Atlanta, to this car show, rolling up back-to-back Maybachs. Bro, everywhere we stop, you know, for gas, it's gonna be a scene.
We lit, bro, we lit. I ain't gonna, you know, pulling up in Maybachs, bro.
The whole system is not 100%.
I went to the showroom and I pulled what I knew was a brand new unit, a rebuilt warm-up regulator, and it's too good. It's literally pushing so much fuel through the system that the car's running like really rich now, and we can't get it to run right. It's actually better with the older unit. So we're gonna put the old unit back on so at least the car idles right and does turn on at least.
So this one won't open at all?
Driver's won't open at all.
It will lift open?
It'll lift open, but it'll fall back down.
So you can lift it open, but it doesn't stay?
No.
The system is dirty. So all the pressure they are lower. And this fucking car, the fuel pressure is gotta be correct in order to work correctly. But I'm trying to get the sweet point so I can get the power, but because the whole system is screwed up, I got, even when I try, it's not working, you know, and it's no time, you know what I mean? So what I did, I just tried to get back what I did and leave it where it was. So at least they can move.
When I started, I always gotta hit the gas too now, right? Because if it's fucked up,
yeah, you gotta hit it.
It won't start, just
No, it won't.
It's good, huh?
What you got there?
It even matches with the joints. See?
little Patina shirt.
Come on. Oh, shit.
Good job.
Yeah. And I had not a car guy in the other back box. That one I just did like,
hey, cool.
Just to have stuff to wear a little bit.
There you go.
Make sure Julio brings those chairs that he has. Put them in the Maybach. We'll buy a cooler at a Walmart there or something because we'll need filtration the other day. I'll buy a bunch of Hennessy too. All right, bro. Peace.
This one's going upside. Load it up, man. It's efficient.
Good luck, bro.
Thank you.
All right, see you there.
We will see you there.
All right. Make sure you guys check all your tires and all that.
100%. I'm gonna take